Just a quick one, guys, before we do get into today's video. We have officially joined the platform X, so do follow us for more Liverpool content. In celebration of us joining the platform, we are giving away a brand new Liverpool third shirt, and all you need to do to enter is like the giveaway post, repost it, and follow the page. The winner will be announced next Monday. So do follow us by going to the username LFCnews123456 or going down into the link in the description. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Liverpool have finally made their third signing of the window in the shape of Wataru Endo. In today's video, we're going to discuss everything you need to know about our new midfielder, whilst also going over some of the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Wataru Endo becomes Liverpool's third signing of the summer, a wild card that surprised many, and now we all want as much information as possible. Well, look no further. The Reds have been chasing a defensive midfielder for a considerable amount of time, and their first dip into the number 6 market has seen them opt for an experienced figure. 30-year-old Endo is the captain of both Stuttgart and the Japan national team, and Jurgen Klopp will value his versatility, a number 6 and as a centre-back. Word coming out of Germany paints Endo in a positive light, and with his arrival at Anfield, it is time to find out as much as we can. Firstly, what does Endo have to offer? Surprised given his age, but equally not surprised because he brings in a skill set any team can use. Endo is the modern defensive midfielder, the perfect number 6. His stats in the Bundesliga in the last 2 seasons of duels won, distance covered, tackling statistics are as good as anybody, top 10 in both of those categories for the last 2 seasons. A scorer too of big goals, important goals, the one in the last game in the last minute 2 seasons ago kept Stuttgart in the Bundesliga. And last season, the last but one match day, he scored a huge equaliser in a game at Mainz that they had to win as well. A player who can perform on the big stage, on the big occasion, 50 caps for Japan as well. I think for Liverpool, this could be a very astute signing. What are some of his other standout qualities? The sheer work rate, the leadership. Stuttgart have been a very poor team the last 2 seasons. They've survived by the skin of their teeth. But for him and his leadership, he was called in the German press Stuttgart's vacuum cleaner because that's what he does. He sits there in that defensive midfield position and he mops up everything. For me, certainly in that position in the last couple of years, he's been among the best in the Bundesliga without a question. Is he an effective passer of the ball or more for the dirty work? He's more than that. He's a very effective passer. He's very happy to come into an advanced midfield and play short passes. Not a player with a huge range of passing but rarely gives the ball away. His pass completion rate was nearly 80% last season. In a team that doesn't retain the ball too much and doesn't have much possession, those aren't bad numbers at all. Is he a good fit for Liverpool? Endo is a player that crosses all the right boxes for Liverpool. German sources are surprised more clubs haven't gone in for him because in Germany he's been known for the last 3 or 4 years, and this is super industrious, hard-working, efficient and effective number 6. In Germany, they claim he has all the tools Liverpool need in that position. Does he go straight into Klopp's system? Ground covering is not an issue for Endo, top 10 in that category in the Bundesliga. No signs of tiring or aging at all are in him. He may not be a player that starts every single week, but he may be a player Klopp will pick and choose. There will be some games Endo will suit and some games he wouldn't suit. I think in terms of the player he is and what he has, he's a very useful tool and to have in the Liverpool toolbox. Short term, medium term, given the age, but I think a player who will come in and fit in the Premier League with no problems whatsoever. Stuttgart boss Sebastian Hoeneß has admitted he is not thrilled by the prospect of losing his captain, but conceded that it was a dream move for the midfielder. At the age of 30, he has now the opportunity to join Liverpool in the Premier League. It's a dream of his, this is what he said. From a sporting point of view, of course, I'm not thrilled. Wataru is an important player, both athletically and personally. He's our captain. He made 99 of 102 possible Bundesliga games. He is always there in important moments. Those sentiments were echoed by the midfielder's former manager, Pellegrino Marazio, the man who handed the Stuttgart captaincy to Endo. Marazio labelled his skipper a soldier back in October 2020, saying, "Of course Wataru is important in our game. He is a link player and like a soldier who closes the holes." Endo played against Liverpool in pre-season just 2 months prior to those comments, when the Reds ran out comfortable 3-0 winners in Austria. Later in 2021, Stuttgart's former sporting director, Sven Milsnat, described Endo as incredibly valuable and talked up the versatility of which Liverpool could become the beneficiaries. As a player and as a person, he's simply incredibly valuable. He's one of those anchors, a focal point in our system. Whether he plays as a centre-back or as a defensive midfielder, it's good that he's there and performs. The Reds may yet add further reinforcements to complement the midfielder's arrival, with De Keur, Florentino Luis, and Andre among reported names to be linked. Endo will be required to hit the ground running as one of the more experienced heads in the middle of the park, as Jurgen Klopp's side look to battle for silverware on all fronts. Liverpool's first home game of the season against Bournemouth will take place this weekend, despite the development's contract to enter an administration. News came on Thursday morning that the Anfield Road Stands construction company, the Buckingham Group, had filed a notice to appoint administrators. Liverpool FC spokesman said, "Buckingham Group has made us aware that it has filed for a notice of intention appointment administrators. This filing does not impact the planned opening of the new Anfield Road Stands lower tier on Saturday for the match against Bournemouth." Following the successful test events earlier this week, Liverpool City Council's building control team issued safety certificate to operate the lower tier of the Anfield Road Stand as we look to be welcoming supporters to Anfield for our first Premier League home game of the season against Bournemouth. We will work with Buckingham Group on the planned phased opening of the remainder of the new stand and will continue to keep supporters updated on arrangements for future games. Specifically, our intention is to update all supporters who have tickets for Aston Villa match earliest opportunity. We understand that all construction workers and tradespeople were ordered off the site at Anfield on Thursday morning. Buckingham have also been responsible for the building of Fulham FC's new Riverside stand, but that project is now over 2 years delayed. A new area has been designed in the club's training ground called the Melwood Arena, with the intention of mirroring street football. A cage pitch which was installed at the AXA training centre over the summer in an attempt to replicate a street environment in which the players can work on their skills. The Reds moved from Melwood to their new Kirkby base in 2020, leaving behind the training ground that the club called home for over 70 years. Speaking on the Training Ground Guru podcast, assistant manager Pep Linders has revealed that the club have nicknamed the cage the Melwood Arena and that it was built for the players to hone their techniques in tight spots. He said, "I asked Jurgen what the budget was last year, and I said I would love to build a Gaiola, which is like a street pitch. Jurgen in these moments are brilliant. I tell him the idea, this is what I want, because of this and this. I really believe that we need a better in the final third, more creative in small spaces. We need to hold the ball better. We can develop 100 exercises, but the best thing work is to create the street. It took a while to build it, it cost a lot of money, but we had a good budget, so that's cool." Liverpool fans, what are your thoughts on the signing of Endo? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That does bring us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we have joined the platform X, so do follow our page. It is LFC News 123456, and in celebration of us joining the platform, we're going to be giving away a brand new Liverpool third shirt. All you have to do to enter is like the post, repost it, and follow our page. Winner will be announced on Monday. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.